Hello and welcome to Osiris, guys! I hope you're alright. I hope you're alright. Today is a very special episode, guys. We're gonna do a little tour of Hell, our Hell base. It's not gonna take very long, I doubt, or I don't think, but we're gonna do it nevertheless. And then this series, Osiris, is going to go on a little break. Okay, and the reason for that, well, there are many reasons for that. Why do I haven't stuff in my offhand and stuff? But the foremost reason is that I want some time to do some other things in Minecraft, and some new series are gonna come up, and I'll talk to you about one of them very shortly as well. Now, this ghast farm, we're gonna have to leave it incomplete for now, but I do have a solution for you in case you're building it yourself, first of all. So, this is kind of a ghast and gold farm, and incidentally, Il Mango, just recently, yesterday actually, made a video about just this very thing. And what he did, I've been trying, by the way, up there with pushing pistons into them and stuff like that. But what he did is he had a row of blocks come down to shut the ghast out on this level here, so where the platform ends. And then he just chucked in a block into their head with pistons from that side, so up there. And that just automatically kills them, and their drops fall down like all the other drops. So that's what you probably should do. And then we can use this double piston extender solution to kill the pigs. And we should have a working farm. But yeah. So this is the ghast farm. It's a fairly sizable room, actually. There's just a platform up there, in case you haven't seen that. And then it pushes the mobs around with flying machines that end here and then turn back. So that's that for this farm. Now, I made a similar concept out by the Blaze farm that we're going to have a look at in a minute, and also in the Wither Skull farm. And this is our main base, really. Over here we can go out and mine for nether quartz. So we're at the bottom of the nether, but the base goes up all the way up to bedrock, up there. And I think we're going to just basically do this. So it's not finished, but I've started putting in slabs and stairs to decorate the various levels here, and some of them have glass floors and some don't. And let's see. And there are basically 9 levels here. This is the entrance and exit level out to the nether. We're going to go out that way in a minute. But the reason there are 9 levels is because there are 9 levels of hell in Dante's Inferno. And they are just basically concrete powder colored, and I think it looks really impressive. The reason there's a shaft in the middle is because you can fly up and down. But I need to go and find myself an elytra, because I think last episode or the episode before we had a bit of an accident. And I still haven't been up here to get one. So we're gonna do that. But this is the top. And over here we have our little wither killing area up here. It's very unspecial indeed. It's just a nice 3x3 part of the nether roof where we can safely kill the wither. And this is where I live at the moment. This is basically our storage at the moment. Obviously that needs fixing. And up here we have the old part of our nether, with the nether tunnels and iceboat roads and such like. Another thing we've done that is really interesting to me in the nether is the nether base part of season 2 of Osiris is we've made this concrete maker, which I think I need to actually look into if I can make you can make concrete with lava basically. If I can make it into a proper tutorial or something like that, because that would probably be cool. So that's pretty much what we got here. Let me set myself up with an elytra and some rockets and such like, and we'll go and have a look outside in the nether as well. Alright folks, we're aiming for the green level here. Oh, we make it. Actually, we're aiming for this level here. Oh, alright, okay. So, from the base, we have this winding serpentine stairway bridge thing going across the nether. And this is the outside of the base. That's another thing that we were going to have to leave unfinished. I wanted to cover this in some sort of blast resistant material. And but we haven't had time to do that yet. I have to tell you though, the main reason, or one of the things that I've noticed with Osiris is that I am doing tons of off camera work. Yeah, and that's because all the projects that I've done lately are really big, massive projects. This is the first place we ended up in the nether. So this goes back to our spawn island and stuff like that. And that's where the bridge leads. This also leads to our end portal. Yep, so I mean I do tons of off-camera work because the projects are so big and grindy nowadays that there's no way to avoid it. Otherwise I would have episodes where I do nothing. But oh man, I have no arrows either. Okay, fair enough. Where I do nothing but mine sand or something like that. And I mean, I guess I can talk for 20 minutes, but it's not that much fun to watch. And that's always been my primary goal for Osiris. For it to be fun to watch. For you guys, and for it to be fun for me to make, So I think I need to have a think about that. This is our blaze farm, by the way. It also uses the flying machine. It's up here. All we have to do, I think, is press this button. Oh no. What is going on? Have I broken it, or have I turned it off? Boom. The nether is very hazardous, by the way. Oh no, it's broken. Okay, fair enough. I'll have to fix that later. Yeah, so that's another reason I need to have a break from it, because I need to figure out how to make episodes where I don't have to grind so much. Maybe I need to scale down the projects, right? Or maybe I need to... Oh, that's another one. I might as well kill him as well. You can always do with the skull, can't we? Unless he kills me, of course. Maybe I need to scale down the projects. Maybe I need to do some of the big projects every episode and then do some smaller stuff, or maybe something like that. So, but the primary reason, really, honestly, truly, is that I want to try my hand at some other series. And the first, where am I? Am I lost already? The first thing we're gonna do, oh yeah, there it is. I'll put up these beacons, right, that lead me to the Wither Skull farm, which is a fair trek away. And it's not completely risk-free, should I say, to get there, but it's usually okay. It's usually okay. All right, so now we need to go down, and then we need to go up. And here, where am I going? Where am I going? Up there. See, it's not optimal, but I kind of like that. That's part of what I like about this. Must be here, surely. Okay, so there's a beacon over here, or a fire thingy. Where's the next one? Surely I should be able to see that from here. Oh yeah, it's over there. We're almost there, actually. Yeah, I want to try my hand at a modded series, guys. And if you're not, if I haven't failed completely, the first episode should be out very soon after you see this. So check that out, and it's gonna be an interesting modded series, I hope, because it's gonna be using the mod pack Proton. Which is a lightweight, smaller mod pack. What it does include is a lot of really building-related mods. This is our Wither Skull farm. And again, this is powered by flying machines that I'm hoping still... Why is nothing redstone working for me today? Oh yeah, because I need to probably push the button over here. See, I am... There we go. So, Proton, yeah, and yeah, it's kind of building related mods, most of it. And can I go down here? Yeah, I can. So this is the wither farm. Obviously there is nothing spawned there yet at the moment. So such as quark, which adds stairs and slabs for all the normal like diorite, andesite and things like that. Oh, let's get out of here then. And so that's going to be our main focus, but it also does add a small tech tree, which is basically taking Minecraft, you might say, from the medieval times into early industrial stuff, or the Renaissance or something like that. So that's going to be really interesting to fiddle with. However, the thing is, I've never really played modded, but I've always been fascinated by it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it easy with the modded stuff. What I like about Proton is that it doesn't force you to play in a certain way. It makes it so that you can basically use the modded stuff when you're ready for it. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take it real easy with the modded stuff and just basically start out as if it was a vanilla world and then sort of take it from there. So I hope you want to check that out. That should be out maybe tomorrow or something like that. I see no beacon. I am lost. There's a ghast and I have no... Okay. Okay, fine. Oh, there's a beacon. Let's just run away. That's another ghast! They spawn everywhere but in my farm. Actually, they do spawn in my farm as well. I reckon I get maybe half a stack an hour or something like that from that farm. Ghast tears, and that's really good actually. Yeah, it's a single player world. I don't need too much. Yeah, so that's one series we're gonna start with very shortly. I don't foresee it being like a permanent series on the channel or anything like that. But I'm looking forward to doing maybe 10 or 20 episodes of it, which is going to be good fun. So let me know what you think of that idea. This is our nether landscaping project. It's going to be one cave for now. But this is the nether forest as I envision it. I like it from here. It's not quite finished. I think I need to have a lot less grey in it. But I really like these weird sort of pillars, and I like the greenery, and I really like the really bright green spots underneath the bushes in this biome. And it needs to be a bit grassier, I guess, but yeah. The sky is cool, and you guys seem to like the sky as well, which is good. So when we come back to this project, I think we're gonna make a cave out here and do another biome, and then we're gonna make another cave and do another biome. I think that's the only solution really to the ghast issue. Another thing that I want to do with the channel is I want to focus more on Primecraft for now, because there's so much to do over there in Primecraft. And I have so many projects going and planned and stuff like that. So that's another reason I'm taking a step back from Osiris. Now I have to say though, a lot of times, guys, YouTubers say, "Oh, I'm gonna have a break." I mean, I know I've done it as well. So with my Baldur's Gate series and stuff like that. And what they actually mean is, I'm not gonna play it anymore. Well, that's actually not true in this case, because I have a very long list of things that I really am looking forward to doing here. It's just that I need to figure out a way to coherently do them. In fact, it might be that what I need to do after a little break here is I need to strike out again and start yet another base and make it a really industrial base where I can get all the resources very easily and not worry about aesthetics at all, and then just have an area, basically an industrial area, and then that'll make it easier for me to continue with projects. So that's that. I think that's it for our nether base, guys. I've really enjoyed working in the nether in some ways, but in some ways it's been really grindy. If you're ever thinking of making a nether base, make sure you have plenty of materials ready already. Make sure it's sort of end game for you, and make sure you have backups of gear, because you're gonna die, and make sure that you have a good alchemy setup. I think actually that's my main problem. I haven't got a good alchemy setup, and I didn't really, prepare enough to go into the nether, I think. That being said, I'm not saying the nether is the reason I'm having a break from Osiris. I planned to have a break from Osiris already sort of halfway into the jungle base. But, yeah. So, I think that's all, guys. Look out for the modded series. It's going to be called Minecraft Modded Proton. And hopefully tomorrow there'll be an episode up. And then I will try and churn out a few episodes of that in rather quick succession. Just to get us going and started and stuff. But, yeah. And I think the next time we have an Osiris episode, guys, it's going to be a world tour. So that we sort of start off again with an overview of what we got. So there we go. And probably I will do a world download then as well, if I can. So, there we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me what you think of this big truck driving by my open balcony door. Yeah, let me know what you think of this development on the channel. And I will see you in the modded world. Bye bye!